Hello, friends. Welcome to Books and Jams. I'm Krista, and it is time for another weekend reading vlog. Yay! I have my phone kind of tilted because the little dude that I watch is sitting in the back seat. We just showed up to music class, but we came early so that we could play on the playground first. And so I'm just going to sit in the car for a quick second and get my vlog started for the weekend. It is Friday. It's a good day. I woke up in a good mood. I got my workout done and had a good breakfast. And then I came to work, and I only work till 12:30 today, so I'm already halfway done. And we're going to be at the park. I know! It's so exciting. We're going to go to the playground for a few minutes and then sing. He's like, yep, he's nodding his head. Yeah, but it's going to be a good weekend. I have two fun bookish things planned. I need to take my unhaul books from a while ago when I did an unhaul, and then I tried to sell some of them online and on Instagram, and whatever's left, I'm taking to Second and Charles and getting store credit and possibly bringing a few things home. I'm going to try that. And also tomorrow afternoon, I have a silent reading party, which I'll tell you more about tomorrow, but I'm very excited for that. And then on Sunday, I have church, and then I'm going to prep some food because next week I'm doing a 5-day clean eating challenge. So at some point this weekend, I also need to get groceries and finish making my meal plan for next week. I've started it, which is a really difficult thing for me. I'm not a very good meal planner, but I've started it, and I'm going to finish working on that and get some groceries so that on Sunday I can prep a bunch of meals so that I don't have to think about cooking throughout the week. And I'm going to make some mason jar salads, and I'm going to make some crock pot things, and I'm going to do all that on Sunday so that I'm ready to go. So let's have a good weekend. Oh, as far as reading, I am listening to 1,000 Splendid Suns. I'm about 100 pages in, so I will continue listening to that for an audiobook. And then I'm going to start The Sundown Motel, which is my Patreon book club book. I forgot that all my Patreon stuff is ending a week earlier since I'm going away at the end of October for the weekend. And so I need to get going on my Sundown Motel book, which I'm excited, but also scared about. And I might pick up something else as well. We'll see where the weekend goes. But I didn't even bring any books with me today because little dude no longer takes a morning nap. He's just at one nap now. So I did not have reading time this morning, which is fine. We just had playtime. And now we're going to go to the park, and he's getting a little anxious. So not anxious, but fidgety. He's ready to go. So let's go. I'll talk to you later. I'm back in the car because of course I am. I ran a couple errands after work and went to the chiropractor and went to the grocery store and got a few things that I knew I was going to need before I finish up my plan for next week. I need to keep working on that. But then I sat down and watched a little bit of BookTube and finished answering comments on the one channel. I still need to answer comments on the other channel. And read a chapter of Pursuit of God. I still have quite a few chapters to read before Sunday's discussion about that. So I did that a little bit, and now I have loaded my books into the car. You can see a picture. I have 3 bags of books that I'm taking to Second and Charles. I'm going to make sure my phone is charged up because while I'm there waiting for them to go through my books to see how much store credit they're going to give me, I go through my want to read list on Goodreads, and that's where I look. Those are the books that I specifically look for, because otherwise I could just get lost in the shelves. And I do sometimes just kind of browse a little bit, but I also am intentional about looking for books that I know that I want to read. So it's been a while since I've updated that list. Sometimes I go through and kind of cull it a little bit, like books that I'm not that interested in anymore. I haven't done that in a while. Maybe I'll do that this weekend. Probably not. But yes, I'm going to go to the used bookstore. I have with me some caramel apple cider because it's fall, y'all. And the snack that I'm eating today is totally not a healthy snack, but I had to try it out. I went to Lidl, which is like a sort of a discount grocery store, and they had this maple drizzled kettle corn. Oh my goodness. It's so good. And I know I'm doing a clean eating challenge next week, so I'm kind of splurging. Well, I'm splurging a lot at the moment. And then I will be home for dinner later, hopefully, but we'll see how long it takes them to go through my books. It depends on how many other people have dropped off books today. It is a Friday afternoon. It might take me a while. So I will be listening to 1,000 Splendid Suns, potentially. If that starts to get a little too heavy, I'm gonna have to switch and listen to something else. So far, I'm loving the story, but it hasn't been making me cry. And then I definitely tonight am going to start The Sundown Motel. That is my plan for a print book that's going to get started this evening. But yeah, let's go to the bookstore. I finally found a spot where there's not very many people. Every time I come in here, I want them to hire me to organize their shelves, because they're loosely organized alphabetically, but it's so bad. It's so bad. Every time I'm like, please hire me to come and just organize your shelves. That's like the dream job. This place is massive. So if I can get, there's so many shelves. I'm so overwhelmed right now. I found a few. They told me it could be a while before my books are done. So I'm just exploring. Half the people in here are not wearing a mask. I am, even though it fogs up my glasses. Better safe than sorry, I say. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep looking. I'll show you what I found or what I end up getting once I leave the store, but I could be here a while yet. We'll see. Oh, I'm not listening to anything because listening to words and reading words, I found out, is really difficult for me to do. I can grocery shop while I listen. I can clothes shop while I listen, but apparently I cannot book shop while I listen. Who knew? Okay, I'm sitting down for a few minutes because I just found out that my ticket is processed, so I can go and see how much store credit I can get. But as I was looking through the books that I already pulled that I'm maybe gonna get, look at these 3 adult paperbacks. Why is there not one size of paperback that they all match? Why is that a thing that we have different heights? It's really frustrating. All right, I'll show you 2 that I'm definitely gonna get. The Mighty Miss Malone. I need to make sure I don't already have it. I'm pretty sure I don't have it, and I think this is the last Christopher Paul Curtis book that I need. But this one is $280. I can't see the price, $250, $280, something like that. Then I've been gathering the Gregor books. I think there are 5 in this series, and this one is book 3. I am gonna haul book 4 and 5, I think I just found, but I haven't put them in Goodreads yet, so I don't know if I have this one, but this one is only $250. So I'm getting those 2 middle grades. These 2 are on my want to read list. So there's The Cottingley Secret by Hazel Gaynor. This one is $6.95. And The Paris Dressmaker by Christy Cambron. She's a Christian fiction author that I like. And isn't that a gorgeous cover? This one is $3.95. So those ones are in my probably pile. Then I have a few more that I'm not sure about. Kristen Harmel has written, I've recently read 2 books of hers, I think, that I loved. Yeah, The Forest of Vanishing Stars and The Book of Lost Names. Loved both of them. And this was on my want to read list, The Late Bloomers Club by Louise Miller. I have not yet read The City Baker's Guide to Country Living. She just feels like she writes cozy contemporaries that I'm into. $6.95. Oh yeah, this one is $6.50. The Life Intended. That has a pretty cover too. And I really like Kristen Harmel. Then, I don't know where this is in the series. This is $5. Mrs. Roosevelt's Confidant. This is like a book of female spies during World War II by Susan Elia McNeil, one of my patrons, Maria. Will be thrilled to see this one because she always talks about this author. So I'm not sure. This is like a maybe. It depends on how much money I'm gonna get. And then the last one I have is The Life We Bury by Alan Eskins. Lindsay from Lindsay's Little Library has recently been raving about this book. This one is $7.50, so this is probably the most expensive, but it's probably the newest. I'm not sure when it came out, but that's a possibility as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now it's time to go see how much money I get. We'll see. All right, guys, do you want to know the verdict? I had to pay 31 cents and I got all those books that I just talked about. I did not have to put any back. I decided to use all my store credit. It was like 45 something. Oh, let's block my eyes. There we go. I used all the store credit and the difference was 31 cents. So I got them all. That's pretty awesome. All right, now I'm going home for dinner. Well, it is Friday night around 9:30 almost. And I just realized that the girls who are leading the Lunar Along, read along, are doing sprints tonight. So I grabbed The Pursuit of God and I am reading during sprints with the Lunar Along girls and others, a handful of others. So I'm going to be signing off for the night. I have not done too much reading. I did listen to 1,000 Splendid Suns while I ran a couple more errands today, and it's totally switched gears from the first person that we were talking about. We're now talking about a totally different set of characters. So it'll be interesting to see how those two all come together, how those two storylines come together. It kind of threw me for a loop once we started talking about all of these different people. I'm like, wait a minute, who are these people? I'm still really enjoying learning about Afghan culture though, and a little bit of the history of Afghanistan and like when Russia, like communism kind of came to that part of the world a little bit. So yeah, it's super interesting to learn about, and Khaled Hosseini is a really good storyteller. It's not a light and fluffy cozy read for sure, but it is very interesting and I'm enjoying it. So I will continue listening to that tomorrow. I did not start the Sundown Motel tonight, but I might still yet. It's only 9:30, so we shall see. I was going to edit a little bit today and I didn't do that either, but that's okay. It's the very beginning of the weekend. I've got time. But that's it for tonight. I'm going to get back to The Pursuit of God and I will talk to you all tomorrow. Good morning. It is Saturday at 9:15. I let myself sleep in today. Well, I didn't let myself. I just didn't set an alarm. So I'm waking up at around 8, scrolled Instagram for a little while, laid in bed for a little while more. Now it's 9:15 and I am dressed and ready to go with my workout for the day. It is cardio on Saturdays, which I do not love, but I'm going to do it. And it is the end of week 11 of my 13-week program. So 2 weeks left. Woohoo! And that's a wrap. Week 11 is finished. Whoo! I loved it because they ended this, they always end with a cool down, and today they were talking about what books they're reading. None of them sounded interesting to me. A lot of nonfiction. One of them was called Design Your Life or something like that, which if you're in a career change or looking to change your career, that could be helpful. The other one was, oh man, now I can't remember. Not civilize your life, but civilize something. Didn't want to read that one either, but I just love that they talked about books, so that was fun. So now it's time to get my day started. I have a lot of things on my to-do list that I would like to get done, and some reading. I found another book, House at Riverton, that I was going to start this weekend with some of my patrons. I need to get that going. I need to finish Pursuit of God today. I would like to make more progress in 1,000 Splendid Suns. So part of me was like, let's go yard sailing this morning. And then part of me is like, no, just sit down and read because you got a lot of things to read. And like laundry and dishes. And I need to finish planning for next week and all of these things. So I may sit outside for a bit because it looks really nice out. Later, I have my silent reading party. Don't you know it's supposed to rain this afternoon? But there are a couple indoor spaces at the garden. So we'll see how that goes. But they said that the botanical garden was going to keep some of those buildings open a little later for us so that we have indoor spaces to go as well. So we'll see. I paid for it, so I'm probably going to go anyway. We'll see how that goes. I guess you'll come along with me. But now I need a shower and get laundry started. All right, I've showered. I've put in a load of laundry. I'm sitting down to eat my breakfast, which today is an open-faced egg sandwich. Has cheese, egg, tomato, bacon, and 1 piece of whole grain bread. Delish. And I'm going to watch some booktube while I eat, and then I think I'm going to read a chapter of The Pursuit of God, and then I'm going to start Sundown Motel, and then I'm going to reach out to my House at Riverton people and start that one. So many things to read, so little time. I also watched some booktube this morning and was inspired to do a specific video, and so of course I took time to pull out all the books that I needed for that. So I'm going to film that later as well. So I think I'm going to do some sprints. So I'm going to set my timer for 20 minutes and eat and watch booktube. And then I'm going to read for 20 minutes and then I'm going to get up and do some other house stuff and back and forth until I get stuff done. Yay. Or until I need to leave to go to the reading party, silent reading party, which is happening this afternoon. So I'm going to open my window because it looks really beautiful out right now. And no, it's hot. I'm not going to open it up. I'm going to open the blinds so that I can see outside. Yeah, and I'm going to read and eat. I will check in later and let you know how the reading is going. I have done a lot of different sprints of cleaning. Look, the dishes are done. Yay. Second load of laundry is in the dryer. I just finished planning for my 5-day clean eating challenge. So I made a little page in my notebook, which if you're interested more in that, you can check out my other channel, Krista's Joyful Journey, which I will link in the description. But I just finished planning for that. That starts on Monday, and tomorrow I'm doing all the food prep for it. So I now know what I need to do tomorrow. But now I have 20 minutes until that silent reading party starts. And so I need to quickly get changed out of my basically pajama pants and head over to the public gardens. It does look like the clouds are rolling in. Oh, my weather app says it's not now supposed to start until 4. So hopefully I can get a little bit of reading time outside before heading into one of the buildings. So we shall see. But I'm going to put a little bit of makeup on. My glasses, I'm going to find them. They're somewhere in the house. I haven't been wearing them today. Grab which books I want to read and get out of the house. I need to get going. I have like 5 minutes before I need to get on the road. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Well, that was so much fun. I can take off my I'm reading sticker now. You can see that. I'm reading, it's all wet. I totally forgot I had a blanket in my car. I should have brought that. And I had an umbrella in my trunk. I should have brought that. Oh well, I walked around for a little while, found a spot to sit and read for a little while, and then captured the storm coming in, which I think you may have seen. And then I found a place inside to read for a while. And then I'm like, I don't want to sit here inside, which is what I would do at home. I'm here at a botanical garden. I need to get back outside. So I went back outside, and it was kind of drizzly, but barely, right? Barely drizzling. So I was able to walk around a little bit more and listen to my audiobook, although I was listening to 1,000 Splendid Suns, and I think I need to back up a chapter, maybe 2, because I don't really know what's going on right now. I think I was just kind of enjoying being outside, and then I was trying to avoid the rain, and then I just stopped and talked with the woman who kind of organized it and a couple other ladies on our way out. It was really nice to just connect with other Richmond readers. So that was a really fun thing. Unfortunately, the rain, right? Like, yeah. So I think she's going to plan another one for December. She can't do one in November, but we're going to try for December. And she said ICA, and I don't know what that means. So I'm gonna have to look that up. But regardless, I finished The Pursuit of God, listened to some of 1,000 Splendid Suns, and I did not pick up the Sundown Motel. I was planning on it, but then I decided to go back outside instead. So now I'm gonna go home and change my clothes because I'm wet, and it's just not fun to sit around being wet. I need to clean off my glasses before I drive because they're wet as well. But yay, that was so much fun. It was fun to just like look around and see other people with those stickers on, and just know that there was other readers from my area connecting without connecting, right? It was kind of fun. You might be wondering, like, Krista, you had gray hair this morning. Yeah, I have this spray. Tricks of the trade. I have this spray that I put on when I go out in public. I'm glad it didn't like drip onto my face when I got wet. That would have been bad. Oh man, what are you gonna do? Hello, friends. It is Sunday afternoon. I'm just leaving church. It's like cool enough that I still need a sweater at 12 o'clock. I'm so excited. I love the cooler weather when it comes for fall. I'm just so excited. It's still just 60 something degrees outside. Yay! Church was really good today. I love the honesty of kids. So I have like sprayed that stuff to cover my gray, and I didn't get down here by my ear. And one of the little girls today was like, oh, I can see your white hairs coming out. I'm like, oh man, if I didn't color it, you'd have seen a lot more. Next Friday is the day. Yeah, church was really good. We had a handful of kids, 9 kids actually today, which was nice. And I didn't have a helper because I'm lacking volunteers. I need to do some more recruiting because we are down in numbers right now. So I need to get some more helpers. But I had a kid helper, a preteen helper. She was actually super helpful, so that was nice. But yeah, it was good. Now I am headed. I got the email that my Walmart pickup order is ready. So I'm going to go get that. I had just a few more things I needed to get in order to do my food prep this afternoon. So that is the plan. I also listened to 1,000 Splendid Suns while I was getting ready this morning and while I was painting my nails last night. I love this blue. It's so pretty. My Olive and June link is always in the description down below if you're interested in trying out some new nail polish. I love their colors. Oh my word, I love them. That's what I use pretty much exclusively anymore. Anyways, going to pick up my groceries, gonna do some food prep, and I'm gonna listen to 1,000 Splendid Suns. I have about 5 hours left. I am hopeful to finish that today because I'm listening not at 2 speed because that's too fast. I think I'm at 1.5 speed for that, so it won't be a full 5 hours. I should definitely be able to finish that today, especially if I listen while I am getting all my food prepped for the week. I am starting 2 buddy reads tomorrow, so I would really love to finish before tomorrow. And then I have my Les Mis ones that I can work on. I think I'm gonna do a cozy read-in tonight on Instagram and work on the Les Mis ones if I finish this. So that's the plan for the day. Pretty chill. I have the Pursuit of God conversation happening at 6 o'clock tonight. And that's a live on my channel, which already has happened by the time this will go up. And a little bit of editing. I didn't get back on last night because I did a lot of editing. Oh, I have to film today too. I have like 4 videos I want to film today. Yeah, the day is getting more and more full as I sit here and talk. I need to be quiet. I was thinking it was going to be a pretty chill day, but now that I think about it, I have quite a lot of things I would like to get accomplished today. So we'll see what gets done. I will check in throughout the day, but for now, I need to go get my groceries. I'll talk to you later. I just had to stop. I'm listening to A Thousand Splendid Suns. I'm so close to the end. I only have this much left, but it's so heavy. It's so heavy. I just need a break. So I have put 2 meals in the crock pots. I did not make mason jar salads or pumpkin muffins yet. I'll do that later. But what I'm going to do right now is film. Jordan just left the house for a little bit to go run a couple errands. So it's a quiet house. I'm going to film at least 2, maybe 3 videos right now. And then I will continue food prep and finish this book. It's almost like it's so heavy that it's hard to cry, because I'm just like, my eyes, my forehead, everything is like wrinkly. It's not intense in like a suspenseful way. It's an intense emotion. I'm really appreciating learning about the history of Afghanistan though, and like how the Taliban came to power back in the early 2000s. No, even before that, late 1990s. And what was happening before then. Like, so kind of learning about how Russia was in control for a little bit, and then the people rose up, and then there was all these warlords, like different factions fighting against each other, and there was never any unity. And then that kind of made it easy a couple years later for the Taliban to come, who are Afghanis who kind of left the country when Russia was there, or they were, I don't know if they were refugees when Russia came to power, who had gone to Pakistan, and they kind of formed their own little government, and then they came back, and that's now the Taliban. Yeah, it's very interesting to learn about. I don't feel like I fully grasp it, but understanding a little bit more than I did before. But then there's also this story of these 2 women, one a little bit older, about 10 or 15 years maybe older than the other. Yeah, it's very emotional, very heavy, and huge trigger warning for abuse. It's so abusive. Ugh. But it's also just interesting to learn about the different cultural aspects of it too, like cultural norms of Afghanistan at the time. Yeah, I'm really appreciating this book. I can't say enjoy, right? Like, but I'm really appreciating it and what I feel like I'm learning, but I just need a break for a few minutes. So I'm going to stop talking. I need to actually charge my phone while I film. I'm going to go put some lipstick on. It's the little things. And film 1 or 2 videos. So I'll check in a little later, let you know when I finish this book. I don't know if it's actually going to make me cry or not. I've been super close, but it's almost like too heavy for me to cry. Okay. All right. I filmed 3 of the 4 videos I wanted to film today. The other one can wait. It's just going to have to wait. I have just about finished what I'm going to do today for meal prepping. So I made 2 crock pots. This one has Tex-Mex quinoa in it. I showed you a little bit of that one. This one has pumpkin chicken curry, which is still not done. Those are cooking away. I just got done cutting up some celery for celery and peanut butter snack. I also made 3 mason jar salads. This one has ranch dressing. These 2 have balsamic. It's so easy. You put like whatever dressing you're going to put at the bottom, and then veggies, and then any meat and cheese, and then stuff it to the brim with lettuce. And I used half spinach, half romaine. So those are going to be easy on the go lunches to take to work this week. I have hard-boiled eggs boiling or cooking on the stove right now. They're just about to boil. One of them is cracked and it's nasty. Actually, that is boiling. So now I can cover, set a timer, take it off the heat. 15 minutes. Let's see. I'm not very good at making hard-boiled eggs. I never can get the peel off. Tips are welcome. In about half an hour, I need to get on my live for Pursuit of God. So right now I am going to go review what I read from the last 5 chapters, and also post on Instagram that I'm going to do a cozy read in tonight. So I'm going to go get those things going, put these things in the fridge. This one I've already taken off the heat. It's still super hot. So before the Pursuit of God live, I'm going to put that in the fridge as well, or at least put it in a different container. Actually, I might just leave it in there until after the live because it'll stay warm enough. Anyways, I'm not hungry for dinner. I had a super late lunch, so I'll eat dinner after the live. But that's the plan. I'll talk to you later. Okay, hi everybody. You can say hi. Do. Okay. So it's kind of dark in here. Maybe if I turn this way and get more light. There we go. It is cozy read-in time on Instagram. I just finished my dinner and I lit my new fall scented candle that I just got from TJ Maxx a couple days ago, or Ross or something. I have moving art playing on the TV, and I am settling in to read The Sundown Motel. Wasn't planning on reading this in the evening, but for what it is, that's the book that I'm in the middle of right now. So that's the book that I'm going to read. I am only on page 12 or 13. So I loved the first few pages. It really drew me in when I started it the other day, but then I just set it down to finish some of the other things. Oh yeah, I never finished 1,000 Splendid Suns. I need to finish that today too. I might have to wait till tomorrow to finish that one. But I'm a little chilly in my short sleeves, so I think I'm gonna go put a long sleeve shirt on and get some popcorn and then just continue reading. That is it for me today. I'm just gonna sit and read and be cozy. The Pursuit of God chat this afternoon, or this early evening, went really well. We decided we're going to do the next book in February, and it's going to be Celebration of Discipline by Richard Foster. I really want to reread that book. I've read it twice already, or 3 times. I really love it, but it's been a long time since I've read it. So I think that'll be our next one in February. So you can look out for that one at thrift stores, or buy it if you want to, or get it from the library at the end of January. That will be in February, our next Christian nonfiction discussion book. But yeah, for now I'm gonna settle in and get reading. I love these cozy read-ins. I feel so cozy already. Just having moving art on the TV makes me so happy. And I love the smell of this new candle. I should tell you what it is. It's called, oh golly, it's a 3-wick. I don't want to hurt myself. It's a 3-wick candle, and it's called Woodland Trail and Spice by Bloom and Prosper. Oh my word, it smells so good. Very, very perfect for fall. Eee. I'll see if I can find a link for that one. But yeah, I'm very eager to get reading, but I first need to go change my shirt and take out these heavy-ish earrings. It's the little things. Hello friends, it is Monday, editing Krista coming at you as usual, I think, because I just don't like that I didn't have a closing clip. And I didn't like that I didn't have a closing clip for Saturday. It really bothers me. But that's okay. I am editing now and just wanted to kind of finally wrap up. The only book that I totally finished, well, I did totally finish The Pursuit of God, and I ended up giving that one 4 stars this time around. First time around, I gave it 5 stars. But this time around, I gave it 4 stars. It was still very, very good, and I loved that discussion. I also finished 1,000 Splendid Suns, which I talked about in my mid-month wrap-up that went up today or yesterday for you, because this is going up tomorrow. I didn't say that I'm giving this one 5 stars because I hadn't quite finished it yet. But yeah, this was 5 stars. So good. Very moving, very difficult to read at times. So good. And then I did read about 50 pages of The Sundown Motel, and I think that's all the reading that I did over the weekend. But thank you so much for watching. It always just means so much to me that you have watched my channel, and all the likes and comments and the people who subscribe, all the things. I love it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. And that is it for today. And I'll be talking to you in another video very soon. Bye.